What's up, guys? So I got you guys a quick little video, just some helpful information. I know a lot of people ask, and I've gotten a lot of questions about it, so I might as well make a quick video so that we have somewhere to direct people when you see that question. Just let them know this video exists. Again, shout out to all the Skull Squad members. You guys make these videos possible. If you're interested in helping out and like these videos, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to see more, and consider joining the Skull Squad down below. So today's video is pretty simple. All we're going to talk about is the shirt boards. So I get asked a lot, where do I get the shirt boards? Where did you find those? And the truth is, you have to make them, right? So you might go down to Hobby Lobby. Sometimes Walmart has them, stuff like that. But they'll have like the cardboard kind. These that I have, that you guys seen me use and that I have, these are made out of hardboard. So if you go down to your Lowe's, Home Depot, in the lumber area, or if you just ask somebody, sometimes they're like by like the finish wood and stuff like that, and it's called hardboard. And it's a pretty dense, it's like, I don't know, it's like a particle board, but it's really dense and it's really strong. And then you're going to want to cut it down into sizes. So if you're interested in some hardboard, I'll put some links to it down below. But then I am just going to have my good old tape measure. We're going to measure how big these are. So I can tell you guys exactly, because that's the second question that gets asked a lot is, all right, they're made out of hardboard. How big are they? So this right here is what I would call a children's board. I use it for all the smaller kid size shirts, that kind of stuff. It fits most of those. And yeah, this is pretty good. Sometimes it fits, like if you're going to do like pants, underwear, just random stuff, bikinis, that kind of stuff. You can stretch it out and clip it, on here. Also, always make sure you have a bunch of clips. These ones are plastic, but they're really strong. And I always have a ton of them. By clips, I mean clothespins. Clothespins work as well. That's what we used forever. Nowadays they have really nice, these have like a rubber stuff on them and stuff, so they're really good. So make sure you have yourself a lot. I have like, they're all over. There are like 20 of them around here somewhere. Anyway, let's see what size this children's board is. So it is exactly 1 foot wide by 2 foot tall. So a 1x2, and then if you notice on all the edges of my boards, I have tapered off the edge here. So this just makes it so when you're sliding a shirt on, it slides on a little better. You won't cut your edges, as well as it just makes your sleeves here kind of just easier to clip back. So this is kind of where I place my clips on these, and it helps keep the shirt kind of put down in place. So yeah, so this is the kids board. Relatively pretty simple if it's a kid's small through like a kid's large, and then anything bigger than that would have to go onto the standard adult small board. So this is my adult small. So you can see here, the one board to the next. So anything that, I'll fit it on here. Sometimes you stretch stuff a little bit to make it work, but then anything bigger than that, you could pretty much stretch it on here. It's going to fit pretty good. This fits like a kid's extra large or a kid's large, depending on the brand or whatever. Adult small, adult medium, and adult larges as well. If you tuck it back and do all that. When you're putting your shirts on here, do not overstretch them. I've talked about this before. Don't overstretch your shirts, because then when you paint it and when you take the shirt off the board, it's gonna like wrinkle up, and then you're gonna have a hard time pressing it without getting wrinkles in it. Big old nightmare. You always wanna kind of like slip it on and then maybe stretch it back just a little bit with the clips, right? So you use these clips, stretch your shirt out, put your clips on, holds it in place, you're good to go. If you overstretch it, you come up with all kinds of issues. But let's see how big the adult small board is, for those wondering. And this is about 17 1/4 inches by 28 inches. So 17 and a quarter, like 17 inches by 28 inches tall. Pretty good. And I hope, wait, it was 28 inches? Was it? Yeah, 28 inches tall, 17 and a quarter wide. Again, tapered off edges to make the shirt slide on, make it easy to clip, all that good jazz. Now anything bigger than that is going to go onto my, what I call a large board. I don't really have a medium board because, yeah, there's no point. The mediums can be placed on those. The larges and extra larges and 2X and 3X and everything else can be stretched across one of these. Again, most designs, if it's much bigger than this, it takes extra work on the press. So I don't go much bigger than this. You can see even here, there's a big edge where I don't usually, the design doesn't usually hit that edge. Sometimes, or if you live like in a, I don't even know, like in a tall T area, that's what I'll call it. If you live in a tall T area, I would recommend you make these like a little bit taller. Yeah, you'll still have to stretch it out. And then when somebody's wearing it, so you'll see this design here, it's kind of centered in the middle, and that's pretty big, right? If it went bigger than that, it's going to start wrapping around the edges of your body. It's not looking good. You just want a nice simple one. So this is my large board, and let's see here how wide and how big this is. So this one, well actually let's compare first from the small board to the big board. So let's put them edge to edge right here. That's at the edge. See, it's just that extra little bit right here. So this one is let's see how much I can get in here. It's about 3 inches wide. So let's see. Oh, come on. So we got about 20 and a quarter inches by, I mean, this should be 28 inches because they're all the same height. We got 28 inches, so 20 and a quarter inches by 28. That's what this size is. That's kind of, yeah, everything fits on this large. Some mediums, depending on the brand, extra large, 2X, all that stuff. Stretch it on there. If you get a big shirt, if it's pretty common in your area or something, maybe get some bigger sizes, but typically that gets me through. Now from there, I do have the sleeve slash pant leg number 1. So this, usually if you get some pants, sweatpants, white pants, pants of any kind, masks, anything pretty much you can clip on, you just need a nice little board. This is the one I use here. It's kind of tapered off at the edges as well, and this one is here 6 inches wide at the bottom, and it's about 8 and a quarter inches wide at the top. So if you can see here, it tapers down. It's thinner on this side than it is on this side, and again, it's 28 inches tall like all the other ones. Yep, 28 inches. So that's the sleeve or pant leg. And then we have the sleeve pant leg number 2. Where's it? So we have this one, which is for extra wide applications, and this is again kind of a pant leg. But also, I like having these because you could clip other stuff, or sometimes people bring you items that you don't have a way of holding it. Like this one's really good for holding hats. So you clip the hat edge to edge, and it works really good. And this one is 10 inches wide. It tapers a little bit. It's about 9 and a quarter at the bottom and about 11 inches at the top. So it's just a bigger version of this one. And that's how I like it. All right, so that's the boards I use right there. There's, 2 sleeve boards, the kids boards, small boards, large boards. The only thing I can say after that is to make sure you have multiples. So I have like little board, big board. This looks like another little board. The little board. You see this one's a little bit. Bam. This is actually a big board. Yep. This little board. There you go. There you go. 2 sleeve boards. Another big board. Another little board. Great. And then we have the kids board. And there's a few more kids boards down there. And yeah, and I always have like random other stuff too that I use to prop stuff up. But when it comes to shirt boards, that's pretty much what you want. I have about 2 hard boards worth of boards, if that helps you out at all. So about like 2 hard boards worth. Cut them out about 20 inches tall, 28 inches tall is what I found to be about a good number to, you know, hoist your shirts on there. And yeah, other than that, hopefully this helps you guys out. As always, like I said, make sure you have multiples of each and you'll be set. It'll make it really easy if you can do more than one shirt at a time. Sometimes you'll get people that want like a quinceañera or, you know, a birthday party, and they want all of them to kind of match. It makes it really easy if you just have a bunch of them the same size. Won't slow you down at all. And yeah, so hopefully you like that video. Hit that like button if you like that video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Consider joining the Skull Squad if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, we appreciate all your support. We'll see you on the next one. Good luck and happy painting out there, guys. Later.